Wake up, stretch, take one deep breath. Open my eyes, no room for regret. One cup of water, one page read. One thought in my notebook said, you're not late, you're just on time. Change begins with one small line. There's power in the small things. The morning light, the song I sing. One step, one smile, one steady beat turns my doubt into belief. I don't need a giant leap. Tiny fires can wake the deep. Power in the small things. That's where my strength begins. Tie my shoes, walk out the door. The same old street I've walked before, but today it feels brand new, 'cause I've got purpose in my view. I don't wait for perfect days, I build them in my quiet ways. There's power in the small things. The morning light, the song I sing. One step, one smile, one steady beat turns my doubt into belief. I don't need a giant leap. Tiny fires can wake the deep. Power in the small things. That's where my strength begins. Every little win I save, like sunlight bottled for the brave. I keep it close, I stack it high. Watch it lift me when I try. There's power in the small things. The way I rise, the hope it brings. From brush of paint to choice I make, this is how my dreams awake. I don't need to run or shout. Whispers still can knock walls out. Power in the small things. That's what I'm all about.
I won't promise stars or skies or things I cannot hold, but I will keep the smallest things, like warming hands when cold. I can't erase the hurt you felt or change the winds you knew, but I will build a shelter here and hold the storm with you. I won't ask you to be strong when tired fills your eyes. I'll stay and be the silence where your softer self can lie. No fireworks, no poetry, just tea and folded sleeves. But I will love you quietly in ways the world won't see. I will love you every way I can, in quiet time, in open hand. Not just in words, but morning light, in folding shirts and holding tight. If love is more than saying so, I'll show you more than you could know. You've walked through doors that locked you out and nights that didn't end, But here you're not a story told, you're simply just my friend. I water what the world forgot and brush the dust away to let you bloom in safety with no need to repay. I'll stay through quiet, stay through doubt. When light is dim and faith runs out, you'll never need to earn my stay. I'll love you every way. I will love you every way I can, in little things with open hands, in patient looks and sitting near. When words run out, I'll still be here. If love is felt, not just declared, then know I've always cared. I will love you every way I can. I saw you first between the leaves, where sunlight kissed your hair. Not a word, but in that glance, the world felt soft and fair. You didn't bloom to seek the crowd or dance beneath their praise. You grew where no one thought to look, in quiet, hidden ways. You're not the kind to chase the spring, you let it come to you, like petals that refuse to rush, yet always find the dew. You speak in wind, not certainty, in stillness, not in show. But even roots that lie unseen have taught my heart to grow. You bloom without sound, no thunder, no flame. But I look around and nothing feels the same. Like soft moss on stone, like light after rain. You stayed with my soul without leaving a stain. I never knew that gentleness could wrap around so strong, that silence could be filled with you and feel like a fool's song. No need to guard, no need to run. When you are near, I breathe. A flower knows the worth of time and waits for what it needs. You never asked to be held fast, you simply stayed and grew. There's a place that feels new, and love doesn't shout, it just blossoms through you. You and I do too.
Alarm ring, sky's already blue. Sun says, hey, I showed up too. To-do list looking kinda long, but I've got rhythm, I've got song. Coffee in hand, sneakers on, ready for whatever comes along. Bright side up, that's how I roll. Even if I trip, I don't lose control. Life's a dance, a beat, a leap. Even when I fall, I land on my feet. Bright side up, can't dim my light. I'm chasing dreams in full daylight. Some days test the way I shine, but clouds don't last all the time. One deep breath and here I go, with summer wind behind my glow. I don't wait for stars to align, I light them up with this heart of mine. Bright side up, that's how I roll. Even if I trip, I don't lose control. Life's a dance, a beat, a leap. Even when I fall, I land on my feet. Bright side up, can't dim my light. I'm chasing dreams in full daylight. Turn it loud, let the joy in. Grinning wide like I'm built to win. Every no is just a turn to a yes I had to earn. Bright side up, I won't fade. I was made for sun and shade. With every step I feel the spark, I make my mark, I light the dark. Bright side up, that's how I go. And I keep rising, don't you know? Bright side up, that's how I roll. Even if I trip, I don't lose control. Life's a dance, a beat, a leap. Even when I fall, I land on my feet. Bright side up, can't dim my light. I'm chasing dreams in full daylight. Daylight. Even if the stars forget the path that brought us here, I will trace it back in silence with my hands, my heart, my fear. You don't have to say my name for me to know your voice. Some love was written not in words, but quiet, sacred choice. The days will fold into the years, the seasons turn and go,
but time cannot erase the truth of what we came to know. You are not a fleeting spark, you're the fire I never doused. You live in all the little things I cannot live without. Even if the world moves on, if shadows grow, if lights are gone, even if I walk alone, you're the reason I belong. Even if the stars forget the way our hearts once met, I'll remember for the both of us, I love you always yet. I've whispered you into the wind and carved you into dawn. You're every moment I stood still and every fear I've drawn. You've colored me in shades of you that don't quite fade away. And though the world will change its dress, my love will always stay. I'll wade through storms, through sleep and fire, through ocean's dust and worn desire. And if my breath begins to cease, let love remain in quiet peace. Even if the stars forget and all the skies reset, if no one else recalls your name, I will not forget. Even if my voice is gone, you'll hear me in a song that only hearts like ours could write forever, deep and long. Always you. Even if the stars forget.
Staring at the day ahead, feeling doubts inside my head. But I've been here once before, and I made it through that door. One breath in, I feel the ground, hear my heartbeat steady sound. I can do this even slow, even if the path won't show. I may stumble, I may sway, but I'm showing up today. I don't need to be the best, just brave enough to take the next. I can do this, do the song I can. Coffee warm between my hands, plans may shift, but still I stand. Every effort, every try builds the wings I need to fly. I've got storms inside my past, but I've also learned to last. I can do this even slow, even if the path won't show. I may stumble, I may sway, but I'm showing up today. I don't need to be the best, just brave enough to take the next. I can do this, I know I no spotlight, no applause, just me and all my honest flaws. But in change into tries. I may fall, I may bend, but I begin again. I don't need to run a race, just move forward in my pace. I can do this. Yes, I can. Shoes hit the pavement, sky is wide. The morning breeze becomes my guide. No rearview mirror, no rewind. I'm chasing light I've yet to find. One step, one dream, one breath begun, and I'm already on the run. I run with the sun, feel it on my face. Every beat's a brand new place. Faster than doubt, louder than fear. The world gets brighter when I'm here. I'm not hiding, I won't stay. I'm running straight into the day. Run with the sun, that's my way. Worries fall like leaves behind. All I need is forward mind. The warmth, the wind, the open sky tell me I was born to try. I don't need a finish line. I'm building gold in real time. I run with the sun, feel it on my face. Every beat's a brand new place. Faster than doubt, louder than fear. The world gets brighter when I'm here. I'm not hiding, I won't stay. I'm running straight into the day. Run with the sun, that's my way. And let them say the hill's too steep. I've got dreams I wanna keep. Let them talk, I'll just go where the sun tells me to go. I run with the sun, wild and free. Every mile rewrites me, brighter than what held me back. Now I'm sunlight on the track. I'm not waiting, I'm not done. My life began. Run with the sun. I run with the sun, feel it on my face. Every beat's a brand new place. Faster than doubt, louder than fear. The world gets brighter when I'm here. I'm not hiding, I won't stay. I'm running straight into the day. Run with the sun, that's my way.
Didn't wake up feeling bold. Sky was gray, the coffee cold, but somehow deep inside I knew the light in me still wanted through. So I tied my laces, faced the day, not for applause, but just to say I'll shine anyway, even small, even if no one sees it all. I'll rise not to be bright for show, but to be me and let it grow. Even on the quiet days, I'll shine, I'll shine. feel far like skies of blue, but I've survived with softer wings, and still I hum when no one sings. I won't wait for skies to clear, the stars I need are already near. I'll shine anyway, even small, even if no one sees it all. I'll rise not to be bright for show, but to be me and let it grow. Even on the quiet days, I'll shine anyway. It's not about being the loudest voice, it's about making the quietest choice, to keep showing up, to stay and say I matter in my own soft way. I'll shine anyway, come what may, in my color, in my way. I won't wait for better skies, I'll make my own with open eyes. Even on the quiet days, I'll shine anyway. You came like Sunday morning, no rush, no need to shine, but just the way you looked at me made ordinary feel divine. You didn't try to be a song, you simply hummed along, and suddenly my silence found a reason to be strong.
You asked me if I slept last night, and smiled before I speak. It's nothing big, but somehow still it's all the calm I see. You're not a spark that burns me fast, you're just a steady flame, and loving you feels just like light that knows me by my name. Softly you turned all my gray to blue, not loud, not wild, just true, like morning finds the dew. You so real, I never thought I'd feel this warm, this light, this still, and know it all is real. They ride of love like thunder, but I have learned instead that joy can live in whisper tones and bloom in words unsaid. No need to chase, no need to win, you never ask me to, but when you're near I see the world begin in softer hues. You never try to change the day, you just made space for sun. And when I count my favorite things, you always start at one.
Flip-flops tapping on the street, got the sunshine on repeat. Every breeze is singing loud and I'm just dancing through the crowd. Don't need plans or fancy shoes, got my rhythm, got my groove. I've got summer in my step, smiles that I haven't spent yet. Sky so blue I could float on every melody I wrote. No looking back, no regrets, just sun-kissed moves and silhouettes. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. Lemon ice and open skies, laughing loud with no disguise. Even Mondays start to shine when the world feels this aligned. I walk like life's a beat I trust, kicking up a trail of dust. I've got summer in my step, smiles that I haven't spent yet. Sky so blue I could float on every melody I wrote. No looking back, no regrets, just sun-kissed moves and silhouettes. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. And if the clouds begin to show, I'll bring the shine wherever I go. It's not the season, it's the spark that keeps the light inside my heart. I've got summer in my step, even when the sun has set. Still I glow and still I sway, with that sunshine in my way. This rhythm's mine, I won't forget. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. I've got summer in my step, smiles that I haven't spent yet. Sky so blue I could float on every melody I wrote. No looking back, no regrets, just sun-kissed moves and silhouettes. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. A season brushed beyond the glass and quietly brought you near. No words were said, yet I could feel that day's warmth reappeared. Your laughter I had once forgot now rides upon the breeze. It lingers still inside my chest and softly speaks to me. Though time has traveled far from then, my heart recalls it all again, as if you never left that day. You were my spring, so full of light. Was I your final winter's night? The words we left like buds unblown, still waiting for their time. At last I'll find the strength to say the things I hid away and hold you close again. I learned to live with you, not here, but silence never moved. I thought that I had healed it all, yet seasons speak of you. Though everything around me changed, you live inside my view. Please help me be the kind of me that once was loved by you. Now I can say what once I feared.
I've waited quiet, I've stayed low, planted seeds no one could know. Now the sun has found my skin, and I feel the change begin. I'm not hiding, not this time. I'm blooming on my own design. This is my season, this is my start. The winds are shifting in my heart. I've got colors you've never seen, dreams unspoken, now I sing. I'm not afraid, I've paid my dues. This is the time I get to choose. This is my season, I'm brand new. Every no I used to fear built the roots that brought me here. Every turn and twist and fall was just a prelude to it all. Now I step into the light with all my shadows held just right. This is my season, this is my start. The winds are shifting in my heart. I've got colors you've never seen, dreams unspoken, now I sing. I'm not afraid, I've paid my dues. This is the time I get to choose. This is my season, I'm brand new. I'm not waiting to be found, I'm dancing now on my own ground. Every step a spark of me, and I'm finally learning to be free. This is my season, here I go. With every breath I start to glow. Watch me rise soft and strong. This is where I do belong. I'm not a maybe, I'm the now. It'll shine, I'll show you how. This is my season, I'm here now.
There's a place beneath the quiet where your name still sleeps in gold, tucked between forgotten poems and letters never bold. You don't knock and never linger, but I feel you just the same. Like a coat I almost folded, still remembering your name. Dust collects but not on feelings, they're immune to passing days. In the drawer I never opened, still remains your echoed gaze. I have changed but not the corners where your laughter used to land. It's not pain that keeps you in there, just the shape of who I am. The drawer still closes every night, but not before I find your light. I don't revisit out of need, but memory grows like fallen seed. You are not the only story, but you were the one that stayed in the drawer where quiet glory wraps around. Sometimes I try to empty pages, throw away what I outgrew, but your page won't ever wrinkle, it still breathes like morning dew. Maybe I don't need the ending, just the part where we began. There's comfort in remembering, even without holding hands. No one sees the drawer open, no one hears the rustling notes. But when life becomes too crowded, that's the place my silence goes. The drawer still closes, not with tears, but gratitude across the years. You're not a wound, you're not regret, you're the one I can't forget. So here you rest without a trace of pain or need or past disgrace. In that drawer you gently stay, a love I folded but kept anyway. Still there, still soft, still mine. You didn't knock, you just appeared. In laughter I had missed, a stranger's smile, a gentle voice that echoed like a wish. The quiet space I thought was mine, you filled without a sound, and suddenly the room grew wide with joy I'd never found. You ask about the little things, like how I take my tea, and somehow that feels more than words, more like you're seeing me. It's nothing grand or wild or loud, but still it makes me stay, like maybe love is not a fire, but softly waking day. Maybe you were never planned, but you feel like a song I understand, a gentle note, a rising breeze that plays in every part of me. Maybe you, like morning rain, arrive so quiet, soothe the pain. You're not a storm, you're morning blue. I'm not in love, but maybe you. No stars fell down, no time stood still, but something in me turned so real. Maybe you are always near, but only now the sky feels clear. You're not a dream, you're a steady light that keeps me warm in quiet nights. Maybe you, and I don't know how slow the seed of love can grow, but if it's true, then let it be. I may be turning quietly into we. I woke before the world began. No sound, just breath and sky. The city still asleep beneath my quiet battle cry. A blank page waits with open arms. No need to shout or run. Some dreams are born in steady steps and rise before the sun. They told me I was far too slow to reach what others chase, but time becomes a friend to those who move with patient grace. No spotlight here, no curtain call, just hands that start again, and faith that whispers every day, you're stronger than you've been. Begin quietly, no need to roar. The softest strength can open doors. Not every hero needs the flame. Some build their path through wind and rain. Begin quietly and let it show that growth is not for speed, but soul. A whisper can ignite the sky if you believe, and let it fly. No fireworks, no thunder loud, but look how far you've come somehow. The mountain doesn't know your name, but step by step you claim the same. Begin quietly, but never stop. Each moment moves you to the top. There's power in the steady stream that shapes the rocks, that feeds the dream. Begin quietly and you will see how far you go by being free to rise with peace inside your pace and write your name with silent grace. Just begin quietly. You already have. In the hush of falling stars, I still hear your name. Not aloud, but in the air, like whispers left in rain. Every path I try to change leads me back to you. Even time can't blur the trace of what we almost knew. You're the echo in my silence, the shimmer in my night, the memory I never meant to hold but couldn't hide. You're the song that never ended, though we only played one line. Still you linger in the quiet of my mind. evening folds like linen sheets around the hush of day. And somewhere in the quiet I hear the things you never say. You're not a firework in flight, you're not the thunder's call, but like a tide that knows the moon, you pull me without force at all. You don't arrive with promises or chase away the rain. You're just the calm between two storms that keeps me still and sane. I never thought that peace would come with someone else nearby, but in your gaze I find the room where I can finally sigh. Where you are, the world slows down like silence draping over sound. My heartbeat walks instead of runs, my worries rest like setting suns. Where you are, I don't pretend that I must break before I bend. You're not my cure, you're just my ground, where pieces lost are gently found. Some loves bloom like wildfire red, then vanish in the ash. But you're a light that lingers on, where shadows softly crash. You hold the corners of my mind, where cobwebs used to hide. You speak in presence, not in lines, and walk so close inside. I've been the storm, I've been the shell. You never asked me to be well. You simply stayed, and that was more than all the healing I hoped for. Where you are, I breathe like prayer, like every step is free from care. No need to chase, no need to prove. You love me still, and I can move. Where you are, I'm home again, not in a place, but in a friend. I used to drift, now I remain where you are, through joy and rain. Where you are, I find